Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment. Let me know your thoughts on the story. Now, Glasgow's Gerry Rowatt is regarded as one of Scotland's most crazy criminals and gangsters, to the point where it would not be a far stretch of the imagination to call the Glasgow madman a psychopath. Now, Gerry spent over 30 years in the jail system. Now, anytime you commit an M, you give away your sanity because it's not logical behaviour. But then there are degrees of crazy. Now, Gerry Rowatt has freely admitted that if anyone was daft enough to come for him, he would do his best to end there, because nobody would be coming for him without him putting up some sort of defence. In December of 2004, Gerry Rowatt, which is short for Gerald, was on the 13th floor of Blythewoods Court in Anderton. 55-year-old John Rennie and his 2 pals had forced their way into the flat Gerry was staying at and attempted to confront the Scottish gangster over a faulty phone. It was a grave mistake. Now, John Rennie was said to have been under the influence of either drink or something else, maybe Class A gear, and with the backing of his 2 pals, John Rennie made it a point to show he had come to the flat on business. Now, the tense situation escalated immediately because Gerry charged, and he had armed himself with 2 blunt blades that couldn't really do anything. Now again, the tense situation was said to have stemmed from the fact that John had been sold a faulty phone and believed that Gerry was responsible. Not only did he want his money back, he wanted compensation and also to teach Gerry a lesson, and that meant that Gerry would have to exit the 13th floor flat via the window. However, as I said, it turned out very badly for John Rennie. Now, John and his 2 pals promised to send Gerry out of the window. A scuffle ensued, which included 2 blunt blades. John and his friends then left on the back foot, going out into the hallway. Now, because Gerry had seen red and of course is not all there, he left the flat, going to charge after them. But before doing so, he picked up one of those big golf umbrellas and then honed in on John, who had the biggest mouth. John was struck with the umbrella. Now, the material at the top of the umbrella flew off on impact, and of course the metal pole broke. Now, Gerry's last thought was, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to stick this through your... Gerry then thrust the broken umbrella into John's mouth. The dad of 4 was stunned immediately and panicked, wide-eyed and in immeasurable pain. In the incident that was the first of its kind, Gerry had taken the broken pole and inserted it into John's mouth with such force that the sudden force severed John Rennie's carotid artery. It took less than 2 minutes for John to stop moving, a pool of red going cold, and John Rennie, as I said, was a dad of 4. Now, Gerry Rowatt was arrested and of course went to court for the M. The judge presiding over the case acknowledged that there was an element of self-defence as the M took place outside the flat that Gerry was staying in, and the fact that it was determined that John Rennie brought 2 friends with him and was looking for trouble, Gerry was jailed for 9 years for the incident. Stay safe.